So I just got back from 2 weeks of vacation. 1 week with lots of peace and quiet, almost like a personal retreat as I house and dog sat for my brother and his wife as they went on their annual fishing trip in northern Wisconsin. It was great to have some alone time and only be responsible for feeding fish and dogs and watering flowers. And then I spent 5 days with my sister's tribe at Silver Lake in Michigan. It has been a family tradition for more than 10 years, and each year there are more people. There were 14 of us this year, 6 kids ranging from 11 to 1 year of age, 8 adults from young to old. I'd like to share with you some random personal musings as I reflect on those days that rushed by all too quickly. It's amazing how a 6 hour drive can take you a million miles away from yesterday's concerns. It was so good to have non argumentative and non aggressive political and religious conversations with young adults. And I was so often reminded that the attention span of a 2 year old is maybe 10 seconds if you're lucky, and that no is a concept rarely grasped by those under 5. Sunscreen is definitely a normal part of life in the sun. Captain Crunch is not just for breakfast and is not necessarily eaten with milk. It was luxurious to lie in bed in a room separating me from the morning chaos of little kids and breakfast prep, listening to scattered, disconnected, but oddly connected, random pieces of conversation. The Energizer Bunny has nothing over a 3-year-old. One evening, we went out for ice cream. Here's a bit of conversation that occurred as we sat at an outdoor table with my grandniece, Peyton, 7 years old, my nephew and his wife, and my niece. Peyton: Uncle Ben, why do you have a mustache and a beard? Kayla, Ben's wife: Because a mustache just looks creepy. Ben: True, most serial killers do have mustaches. Peyton: Yeah, like Captain Crunch. I immediately got what she was saying. She thought that a serial killer referred to cereal, and so that brought up Captain Crunch. I heard that same 7-year-old grandniece tell her 5-year-old cousin how important it is to remember that not everybody has the same things, and so you have to share. Of course, this was because she wanted her to share her new mermaid doll. I witnessed the flexibility of a 12-year-old to be a young copy of her mom helping in the kitchen, or to be Leia, the queen of the mermaids in the lake. And we shared so much laughter. They say a good laugh has lots of health benefits, like reducing stress, helping your heart, boosting your immune system, relieving pain. It is the best medicine. As children, we laugh hundreds of times a day, and that was so apparent. But as adults, life tends to be more serious and laughter more infrequent. I laughed so much during those 5 days that I think I've stored up at least some to last me a little while. And sitting around the campfire in the evenings after the sun went down was such a gift. And the s'mores. And then when the little ones would go off to dreamland, the conversations and laughs and memories, the magnificence of the stars over the lake away from urban lights, and the quiet of the night. And it felt so good to watch relationships grow and mature among the young people, nieces and nephews with their spouses and their kids, becoming good friends and responsible, loving moms and dads, strong families. The first day we went down to the lake, my 7-year-old grandniece, again, Peyton, says, Your arms are tan, but why are your legs white? Because I don't wear shorts. Why don't you wear shorts? Because my legs are ugly. Why are your legs ugly? Because I'm old. How old are you? And I realized that to a 7-year-old, 90 years old isn't really much different from 25 years old. They have no idea of time because even tomorrow seems like forever away. It's surprising how long it takes to get ready to go on a trip like this, and especially how much stuff has to accompany such little bodies. Strollers, wagons, pack and plays, beach toys, diapers, inflatable pool. And then it's unreal that it actually all fits in the car. I have so much admiration for young moms and dads, but especially moms. They're so awesome. It's surprising how a little kid can make himself fit into a swing that looks like a car when he wants to fit because his cousin, who's a year younger, could fit. And how the same toy, only in a different color, is the very one the other kid wants. Just like the toy that was abandoned in the corner since yesterday is now the same toy that both boys want to play with. One more thing. You know how sometimes when you see a little kid so full of energy, it almost makes you tired just to watch? And you think, oh, if only I had even half of that energy. Well, be careful what you wish for, because it would be way more than you could handle. Those days with 6 little ones around, their energy and enthusiasm were definitely contagious, but I don't think I could survive on it on a daily basis for very long. I'm sure a lot of these everyday things that I've mentioned for most parents are just everyday things, but for me, they were treasures. These days were truly a gift that refreshed and renewed my spirit.